Today we're with Tiffany. Tiffany, thanks for joining us again. Kodette is here. And birthday girl, Brijet. Brijet, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Brijet.
Are you guys going to sing?
No.
Play the banjo? Can you play the banjo? I'd like to hear that.
It's upstairs. You want me to do a quick jig if someone sings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tiffany plays the banjo and you sing. I love it. And dance.
Jig it up.
Do you really play the banjo?
Yeah. I'm taking lessons.
Okay, well, if you want to go take your get your banjo.
No, I'm not doing banjo right now. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough. Also with us today is Danny Stover. She's from the Wolf 101.5 FM, and one of your fans, which is Marie Nicola from KarmaCake.com. So welcome, ladies. It's an all ladies hangout tonight.
Nice.
Thanks.
Awesome.
And everyone at home can join the conversation at #HockeyWives. And it has been, what a love fest you guys are having tonight. Like, you guys are just tweeting love and compliments to each other like crazy. Did this
I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I feel like I'm trying to watch and then tweet, but I can't read anyone else's tweets. I'm late.
So
I'm late. I can't do it.
There were so many directed at you today. Like, so much love, especially when you brought up that divorce stat, which we're going to get to later in this chat. Just like everyone's we'll talk about it. So wait, Brijet, what did you do for your birthday, and who is at your house right now with you?
Oh, so I'm hanging with some of my hockey friends from the past, and I went to the spa today with my girlfriend Effie. She's in town with her kids, so I was loving that. And then we just kind of came here and had some girls together for some cupcakes and champagne.
Awesome.
And watching and the viewing, of course.
Kodette, who's at the house with you?
I just made a new girlfriend. I'm in Norfolk right now visiting Jason, so one of the girls took me to the game and then came back here with me, and then Easton's still awake. Easton, say hi.
Hey.
Easton!
Say hey.
Hi, buddy.
Don't get out of my group.
Ryder's still awake.
Daddy's 35.
I see what you're doing.
Hi, Ryder.
What number you are, Mommy?
Well, I'm 32. What number are you?
Mommy's 32.
What? Are you kidding me?
I'm 32 too.
Mommy, say 1, 2, 3, 4. What number you are?
That's all Wendy's here. Wendy's here too. She's coming to say hi.
Oh my gosh, Kodette.
Hi, Wendy.
We got Wendy too.
Hi.
All right, everybody. Really favorite moments of tonight's show. Okay, we're going to do rapid fire. So, Danny, we'll start with you. What was your favorite moment of tonight's show?
I loved the fact that Puck is going to be on the cover of Modern Dog, Norwegian Dog. I also really like the haircut scene, of course. Me cutting George's hair. And I love meeting this episode. I really Kodette this episode, even though you're busy, but I love the in net playing goalie with your kids. It's adorable.
All day.
Was it the fact that George was shirtless? Because according to social media, Tiffany, that was a hit scene for sure.
That's why we got
George. Poor George. Such a symbol.
Definitely. All right, Marie, what was your favorite moment from tonight?
There's a lot of them, but obviously I appreciate what Kodette goes through, especially after our Sunday takeover this past Sunday. So, yeah, anything with Kodette.
I took over Tiffany's house this Sunday. We had a flight delay for like 12 hours, so Tiffany came and picked me and the kids up, and we shoved all our stuff in her little car. And, yeah, she took good care of us.
That's awesome. Well, you said in tonight's show that Tiffany's somebody that you really feel that you can open up with. What's the backstory on your guys' relationship, and why'd you say that?
Well, we met like 7 years ago, and through a friend, and Tiffany's someone. Yes.
Out of the bathtub.
Oh no. Looks like our bathtub. And Tiffany's someone who's just her thoughts and opinions I just value so much because she's going to be real with me, and I appreciate that because I'm the same way. And stop. Yes. So yeah, I just always like to go to Tiffany.
Jason's trying to wrangle. Jason's trying to wrangle back there.
Jason.
Hey, I spot that shirt, that VG shirt.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and move because this is not working out for me.
That's fine. Was Jason wearing a Violent Gentleman shirt, one of George's?
He was.
That's cool. And we talked about Fashion Night Day. We're going to get to that in a second as well. First, what's the latest, though, on Noreen's baby? So she had the baby on Friday, March 20th, Bodie Ryan Miller. Who has it out for the fans?
She's tired.
She's tired? Yeah.
How did it go?
Weird.
How did everything go? I don't even know.
She was tweeting in labor, I think. That's
Look
dedication.
at his cute little face.
Yeah,
so
he's so cute.
So cute.
Washed up.
Do you have any advice for her in these first few days of having a newborn?
No.
Sleep when the baby sleeps. That's always the best. Sleep when the baby sleeps.
That doesn't work when you have twins.
Yeah, I have no idea how that would go down.
Yeah.
No sleep allowed.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the gender reveal party? Should this be a thing?
I thought it was a thing already.
Yeah. I don't think Noreen invented it.
Oh, I thought she invented it. I got the impression she invented it. Ladies?
No.
Dan?
I've never seen anyone do it with like an ultrasound machine in their house,
No,
but
definitely not. She took it to the next level, that's for sure.
yeah, but everyone seems to have gender reveal parties these days.
I barely wanted a wedding, so I'm certainly not going to do something like that.
And I didn't want to find out what we were having, so I didn't do any gender revealing until the world.
I knew, and George didn't.
That's brave.
He didn't want to know?
Nope, he wanted it to be a surprise.
Okay. You were able to hold it in all that time?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You're good. Okay. We have a question from social media about your son's name, Jagger, and how did you pick it?
Well, it's actually James George Parros, because in Greece, instead of juniors, you switch it. So George is actually named after his grandfather. And so George's dad's nickname is Jimbo, and I would kill anybody if they called Jagger that. So from like birth, we decided on a name that he would be called.
Awesome. I'm Greek too. Helas. Which is like a gym. So major themes tonight in the show, being apart. So we saw Martine and the new baby, and we saw Noreen and her pregnancy, and then we saw being together after facing facing potential retirement. So first of all, going into that, we saw a lot of Martine and Jonathan and how hard it is to have a newborn when your husband is on the road. How hard is it?
For me, George was gone. George took a 21-day road trip when I got home with the babies from the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead. Are you going to keep going?
No.
And I had 2 spring babies, and whatever teams he was on at the time, they didn't make the playoffs. So he was around, and then Hudson was born during the lockout. So Ray was around. I lucked out big time.
That was a rare.
You just got a horseshoe shoved up your ass, don't you?
Yes, we do. We certainly do.
We got traded, and I was 9 months pregnant, so I was just happy to be in a place, and I didn't care if Jason was gone. I had friends around.
We met when you were pregnant.
Yeah, and then we got traded shortly after. I had to drive pregnant, like 9 months pregnant, from LA to Vancouver.
With your doctor, at least?
With my dog.
Was your doctor with you?
Kodette, you said in this episode it had been pretty much 6 months of you and the boys alone. So what is that like, first of all, in general, and then how much harder does it make it that Ryan is autistic?
I don't know. Well, it's hard just because we have a tighter schedule. We have so much more going on with therapy, but yeah, I mean, they keep me so busy. The days just go by so fast, and then if I'm not with the kids, and I'm usually doing charity work, so I just stay so busy, and then it just kind of makes it go by faster.
That's great. Also, you said it was harder for Ryder. It used to be hard for Ryder to see Jason again. Why is that?
Just with Ryder, you got to earn his like trust and love and respect. And so it was like that when Jason was gone on road trips, and he would come back from a long one, and he'd have to start at zero with Ryder, and so it's a little bit hard. Like, we just got back together with Jason again the other day, and it's been 2 months again since we saw him last, and Ryder wouldn't hug him and was just too shy to look at him, and so it was hard for the first day of being here for Jason, because he doesn't want to overstep his boundaries with Ryder, but eventually Ryder comes around.
Well, Kodette, just to jump in, you said you wished your friends and family would understand a little bit better. I guess from someone on the outside, what could they do to help you?
So I don't need like help. We just want people to understand why we do things a certain way. Like, when I was with Tiffany and Noreen, I didn't even order dinner because I knew Ryder's not going to last, and I'm not going to force him to stay in a situation that he's uncomfortable in, and I'm not going to put him into a social situation that he's not comfortable in. So it'd be nice if people could kind of understand those sorts of things, that we're not letting him get away with something, but it's just a social situation he's not okay with, and I'm not going to force him into that. So you just kind of wish people would understand a little bit more about that.
During that dinner scene, Noreen said, she couldn't imagine being in your position. Does something like that make you feel better about this situation, or does something like that make you feel, of course you wouldn't understand?
I don't know. Like, I don't want anyone to like feel sorry for us, so that it's a tough one, because you don't want people to feel sorry. You just want them to understand like we're doing things a certain way, or
Kodette, I feel like I ask Kodette a lot of questions too when we're together, and you haven't seen any of that yet, but I want to know like what can I do to help you? Like, if we're out, I'm like should I chase Ryder? Should I be here? I don't want to overstep my boundaries, but I feel like I'm comfortable enough and close enough that I ask her questions. And I don't know, Kodette, like that, I don't know if it helps you. I want to understand what's going on with Ryder, and you are the closest thing that I have to tell me that. So your information is golden to me.
Yeah, it's just questions, or just understanding, why he does things a certain way he does, or the way he receives stimuli. Like, he just needs different things than what we need, and sometimes I'm just not going to put him in a situation if I don't have to. Like, sometimes he'll say, I don't want to go to school. Well, too bad, Ryder, you're going to school, but you don't want to go into that store? Like, I'm not going to make you, right? So I just wish people understood a little bit more that we just need to do things that fit us.
I love that book you gave me.
Isn't it so good?
Yeah, that one was great.
What book did she give you?
The Reason I Jump, and it's an autistic boy wrote it, so it took him forever, but you just get a better understanding of like being in their head.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how difficult it would be just within your circumstance, but then on top of that, having your husband doing what he's doing and not being able to be together. I will babysit for you anytime.
Perfect.
I kept waiting for her to say, how can you
book a flight
across the board?
It's totally true. It's like watching the entire episode, if there was like an opportunity to say what my favorite point was, it was whenever Kodette got to go out for some bike time, girl time, because I'm like, girl needs to have time to get away and just reconnect with her friends and just, have a break. But it is
Kodette, from one of the producers on the show, that you do have the most amazing body ever, that your fitness is on point.
Oh, stop it.
She's sick. Her body is rocking.
Okay, so one thing that, I don't know, Dan, you agree, like, when I think about long-distance love, for anyone, like, what do you do on the romantic front to keep the love alive? Like, what are all your long-distance love tricks? And I want Tiffany to definitely come back on this one.
Yeah, she snuck off at a good time, didn't she?
But you have a love trip right now.
I was going to say, if you go back to Tiffany's camera, because you can see in the mirror or in the window what's happening in the back.
Barbie's trying to dress it right now.
So we can all Oh,
You can give me some tips here. Brijet, then you tell me tips for keeping long-distance love alive. That's what we keep getting asked on social media.
You know what? We haven't really had to do long distance for a long time, Ray and I don't know. No. We used to talk on the phone a lot into the wee hours of the morning, but I don't think people do that anymore.
What were you talking about, Brijet?
Movies and dancing.
The weather.
Yeah.
Where's Ray at?
He's downstairs. See if he's around. Wendy's gonna go see if he'll come.
Hey, Brijet, what did Ray do for you for your birthday?
He actually took my girlfriend's kids to a baseball game so that her and I could go to the spa.
It's so nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
That's the best spa, too.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Tiffany, since we were looking at fashion, we might as well jump ahead to talk about, there was so much fashion in tonight's show. So tell us a little bit about your line and what inspires you. And you have such great fashion. Everyone's always talking about it on social media.
I have like tomboy style, like tomboy pretty style. Like I like to look high maintenance but be low maintenance.
How do we do that?
And boobs out. She always wants her boobs out.
Always, even at the gym.
Wait until you see
I got some friends. I got some friends, Kodette.
Oh yeah, I can see
there.
You see? Brijet.
Hi, Brijet.
Oh, Brijet and Andrea.
Hey.
I miss you too.
Oh.
You look so good. You guys are doing great.
Oh.
Tell us who everyone is.
You guys have to say that. You're my friend.
No, you don't. You don't have to say that.
Because we're your friends, we could say anything.
Carson, your face is on.
Jackie, come here and say hi.
This is
Come here.
This is Andrea. This is Andrea Doan and Brijet Smith and Wendy.
Who's there? Who's that?
Oh, Wendy. Hi, Wendy.
Oh, I like them.
Let's get Wendy in the cameras.
And this is Effie and this is Debbie Savage.
Hi,
we got lots of
Effie.
hockey girls here tonight.
Hi, Debbie.
Kodette, I love you even more. We liked your background music.
Yes.
I know. I love the music you guys get.
I know. I always get like the heavy rap, like someone's about to pull a gun out.
Because you're the baddest bitch we know.
That's right.
Kodette, your music changed, I noticed. Sometimes it was more dramatic. Sometimes it was uplifting.
Yeah.
Good job.
And then I'll get the rap stuff too.
Is anyone with me on the strip club background? Like purple, psychedelic lights.
Are you into it?
Pink is not a good look for me, so I gave him shit when we were shooting.
Hey, Brijet and Wendy, I have a question for you. And for all
I need 1 second. Mommy's doing something.
So, Wendy, you brought up the tribe because you were talking about what it's like to not be part of that anymore. Tiffany, you're talking about the same type of thing. So, to go into the tribe.
Sorry, that was a little broken.
Oh,
can you say it one more
you
time?
talked about the tribe. So when you brought up the term the tribe, and that's what Hockey Wives is about, right? So,
no, thank you. You say no, thank you.
You know what I think is great? Like some of us played together. I don't know how many years. We played just at World Championships, so I guess, I know it was a huge concern of mine, and it is, but proof that it doesn't end. I've got girls
even when you might want to, probably.
Some of these girls have been.
Shake us.
No, bleach.
Okay.
Some of these girls have been friends for 17 years.
Cute.
Oh my gosh!
There you
Hello.
So Martine was worried about her body in this episode.
Oh, please.
Crazy.
Your Twitter page that Martine and Mary Pierre are
Please, eye roll. Please, eye roll.
exactly.
Please, give me a break. She wore a half top like a month out. Give me a break.
It's true.
I can't wait until these girls are like 40 and 50. I can't wait to be there to say, hey, trust me, you look great when you were 25. You should feel good about it because 50 is coming, girls. It's coming.
The way that they edited it, whenever you watch it, the stink eye that she gets from her agents, whenever she's like, oh, I have stretch marks, and then you deal with a scrunch face, I'm like, I just wanted to yell at all of them, like, get out of here. I'm like,
I thought that too. I'm like, that was a frosty moment. Yeah,
especially because I'm looking at them and going, hello, look at her and look at you guys.
But that's her job.
Right?
That's her job, though. That's her job. I could see that she was afraid to tell
I think
them
she's
that.
still going to look really good. I don't know. I'm just saying. I think she's still hot supermodel status, but.
I have a feeling that even her stretch marks are hot, so I have no fears whatsoever from her. She looks great. She should feel proud about that.
She looks awesome.
Like Tiffany said, spoiler alert, we've seen her in social media in crop tops. It was the body works out. It works out.
She'll get work.
I wish crop tops were in when I was 25 because I was on point. Now it's not.
Me too. Hey, just wait. It gets worse.
I wore them when I was 10.
And then I'm standing next to Barbie, who's preparing for a bikini calendar. Hashtag annoying.
So, something else that sent a lot of people really talking and messaging you on Twitter, Brijet, is when you brought up the stat of divorce over 70%.
It's not a right stat, period. It's not. Who gave you that stat?
Nobody. It's an urban legend. I said something
It's an
and
urban
everyone.
myth,
Everyone
not a
acted.
legend.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, everyone. I heard the divorce rate was 86% for any athlete at any time.
And that's so not true. It's 50-50, just like the real world.
I guess I did hear people were talking about that, but I'm not a reporter. It's just something I heard. It's a little bit. I mean, I don't know. Wendy gave me shit right away.
Yeah, because luckily we're all here to correct her on that.
Well, you know, Kodette gave you shit on social media immediately, right, Kodette? When she said that, you said you guys will never be a part of those statistics. So what did you think when you heard that?
I didn't have pants on.
What did I think? Or
No, Kodette.
Oh.
But someone doesn't have pants on, apparently.
I have pants on, so I'm good.
Come back to you.
Wait.
I'm not telling you if I do or don't.
Easton is the biggest sellout ever. He's so funny. Oh my god.
And Easton goes, why are you wearing pants?
I'm wearing pants, but
Are you visiting your husband right now?
Kodette, there's a mirror behind you, so we already knew that.
He's crying. Kills me.
Hi, Jason. Hi, Jason. Shane misses you.
Thank you so much. There's Andrea and Brigitte and Wendy and Brijet.
GG appearance.
How are you?
Hi.
Hi. I'm like, who? I couldn't figure out who everyone was.
Daggy, what's your height?
Now.
Do you want to cameras?
What was the question? Oh, what I said about Brijet not being statistic.
That stat or just have that conversation. You got.
No, I said that about Brijet because I mean we're very close with the Whitneys, and I know they won't be part of the statistic. Like we look up to the Whitneys and their marriage, and just the way they are together, their dynamics, like even just watching them on the show just makes both Jason and I miss them. Like we know they would never be a part of any divorce statistics.
They're a fun couple.
What?
Oh, that's
In Scottsdale. We're all here. We're all in a big happy family.
Yeah, it's always
Married or not.
On the same block. All the girls can go to this house, all the boys can
We'll
go
have
to
a girl's house and a boy's house.
We got a house. You don't have to miss us. There's a house for sale in the cul-de-sac.
Exactly.
Oh,
Please buy it. It's 7 bedrooms, actually. Please buy it.
how many?
7 bedrooms.
It's for all the girls and the guys after retirement.
This episode, we talked a lot about. We talked about being apart. We talked about being together. We talked about the difficulty of dating. Being we talked about so much. One person on social media wants to know like all the things. The hardest thing about dating someone, dating a hockey player.
Wait, what's the question? Whoops.
Someone on social media wants to know of all the, aside from all the great things, what is the hardest thing about dating and being married to a hockey player?
I think that just like you live by the wins and losses.
And how does that affect George specifically and you?
I mean, now I'm happy because we're in retirement and I don't have to live that way. But
Come here, Tiffany. You'll be sad again.
We have happy houses here. I agree. I think it's I don't know, your household kind of revolves around their mood a little bit. If they're losing, it's just kind of, it sucks. It's not fun for anyone. And if they're winning, obviously.
Don't worry about George's body. Our tax guy told him he needs to stay in shape. So.
Your tax guy?
What?
He said if you're gonna get a job as George, you need to look like George.
Oh my God.
Fair enough.
From your tax guy?
Yep. Just say I'll take it wherever I can get it.
His name Trevor? His name Trevor?
Even the tax guys love George.
Who doesn't love George?
That's because
I thought it was just mainly girls, but apparently I'm wrong. Apparently it's girls and guys. He goes both ways with the love department.
Oh God.
We have time, a couple minutes for a little more rapid fire social media stuff. So when the discussion turned to getting bags, Kodette, you tweeted and said, it's not the purses, it's shoes that are a hockey wife obsession. What is it?
Oh no, those are Brijet's. Bridget wears her shoes.
You look at that face.
I might have a couple addictions. She's barefoot. Oh yeah, I got bare feet right now. My big feet up there.
Bridget likes her shoes, so I was saying it wasn't really like if it's not so much purses as I know she
Yes,
so good for those shoes.
I have a little more of a shoe thing.
It's both. Let's be honest. It's both.
Well, and Brijet, I love how you said that Ray's wine collection was just good. So do you have a good shoe collection?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good one.
As you walk by a wall of wine.
I know.
We're trying to make a dent in it tonight. Yeah.
Can I say what the hardest part about this hockey life for me is what's happening over at Bridget's house? You get to move around and meet all these amazing people, and then you're not around them anymore. And I think that's like the hardest part for me, like seeing Brijet and Brigitte and Andrew
that's the best
and
part
Wendy.
about the show. I was saying that. Isn't that the best part about the show?
Yeah, definitely.
We all get reunions.
This kills me. There's some of my favorites right there in one room. Like that's the hardest part for me.
You're here too.
You're right here.
You're here too. You'll be back here.
Yep.
Well,
It just makes you want to dance with a stranger, doesn't it, Kodette?
Pardon?
It just makes you want to dance with a stranger, doesn't it?
I know.